And Rebecca's here right now. Wow, so we have a winner, and now there's new things happening already, right?
Yes. Yeah, so we announced our winner yesterday at a special award ceremony. So we have the 2025 Coolest Thing Made in California. And we couldn't fit a jet, unfortunately, in the studio with us. So
Why
we'll have
not?
to settle for the model today.
That's pretty cool, though, that thing.
So wait, it came down, and the bracket is like super cool. It reminds me of like a sports, like a sports bracket. You could see kind of where it all started. How exciting for some of these companies to not just be on the board, but then get down to Final Four, ultimately Final Two, and then win.
It's very cool just to see the variety of products that are manufactured in California. So every product that was in the contest, we had a record-breaking 167 nominations this year. So that's 160 plus products that are made in California, and it's such a wide range. So it's not just the jets and trains and planes of the world, but also you know, everyday household.
Well, we had caramel corn a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Let's here. It's such a big variety because a lot of people don't really realize how many things are actually made in California. There's just so many.
Yes. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love it. All right. Do we want to take a look at some of the other? What are these?
Yeah.
These are other kind of finalists in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah. So these were products that were in the earlier rounds of the contest. So Torani syrups was in the popular round. You've probably seen them at any coffee shop that you've been in.
I've tasted them in my coffees.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's all made in San Leandro in the Bay Area. And then this is a high-tech shower head made by High Sierra Shower Heads. It's in Coarse Gold in Madera County is where they manufacture.
What makes it so high-tech?
So what's really high tech about it is you can't see. It's so small, and it's very thoughtfully designed, so it'll save up to 50% on water and energy.
Feel how heavy that is, how solid that is.
Yeah. Turn it on. Turn it on. I want to give you.
This is exactly what we brought it for.
That's
so.
fantastic. That is so cool.
Oh my gosh, that's really
You don't need that big, shower head right there. Just this right here.
And of course, you didn't bring the jet inside, but you flew here today on the jet, and so this was ultimately. This is the prototype of it.
Yes. So this is a model. This is the X-59. It's made by Lockheed Martin Skunk Works in their Palmdale facility in Southern California. So it's actually a collaboration with NASA. So you can see the NASA logo on the end.
Wow.
And the X stands for experimental. So it's an experimental jet. It's designed to separate shock waves so that instead of the sonic boom that you would hear, it's a gentler sonic thump. So talking a lot about the future of commercial air travel.
Thump instead of a boom.
Oh wait, earlier, before we even went on air, she's like, don't ask me any of the technical questions. Now she knows all the technical questions.
Good boy. She's like, I don't know sonic boom, we're going for the thump now.
That's crazy, but I don't know if I'm getting myself on an experimental jet. I'm just saying, I want to put that out there.
Well, I was going to say, that'd be cool if that could be a passenger jet someday, and we could just whoosh, we're like in New York in a half an hour. Wouldn't that be cool?
That's crazy. And so that is the winning. That's the winner.
That's the 2025 winner.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Think of all the smart people. The people who worked on that rocket science.
Yes.
Like, what do they say? We always say it's not rocket science. What do they say?
Yeah, right. They're like, it is rocket science, clearly. That's the coolest thing ever. All right, these are it's such a variety. All right, so what different types do you see of products that kind of come through? Just everything.
Yeah. We see everything. So our top 4 too. This year just happened to end up being transportation related. I think that's just how the votes came out this year. So in our top 4, we had not just jets, but we also had a train. So we had Siemens Mobility's Amtrak Aero.
Yes, I'm on the board.
Yeah, so they manufacture in South Sac, not far from the studio, which is really cool.
Right.
And it's a next-gen passenger train, has all the modern upgrades. That's made here in Sacramento. We also had in our top 4 sustainable aviation fuel made by Phillips 66 in the Rodeo facility.
I was going to ask you Phillips 66. Okay, so that's sustainable fuel.
Yeah, so it cuts greenhouse gas emissions by 80%. So very cool. Also, we're talking about the future of flight. So everything's kind of tying together. And then the other one in our top 4 is Saildrone's Voyager. It's an uncrewed surface vehicle. So instead of SUV, think USV. Whoa. And it can map seafloors. It's autonomous.
We're flying
very
here soon.
Cool.
We're flying in driverless cars.
This is amazing.
This is what's happening in California.
In California.
All in California.
Good job. Great to see you. Thanks for coming in, sharing all the winners. There's the information. Coolest things in California. It's the contest that runs July through October. Look for it next year because it'll be cool then. It might even be cooler.
Rebecca, thanks. That is so awesome. Love that.
Spectacular.